Hello, I'm the Trashman. My compatriot, the Samuel Hustler, is off this week. Now, there's a certain tool here that I've seen a lot of people use, and I haven't seen a whole lot of explanation. And I want to give you, my viewers, a little bit of explanation of what PooCoin is. I think we've mentioned it in other videos before. PooCoin is a tool for looking at tokens on the Binance Smart Chain network, the Matic network, and the KuCoin, the KCC network. So I can actually pull it up right here. At the top bar, you see you got Binance. I can click over to Polygon. Let's see what's on Polygon coins. Loads up. I can look at all the tokens that are Polygon tokens. Look at the starred history. I don't have my MetaMask connected right now. I can go to KCC. If I have a token, I can use PooCoin to look at some data based on what's going on with that chain's tokens, so to speak. Right now we're on the Binance Smart Chain because this one has all the data populating right now without accessing my MetaMask. So I think we've talked about Cabosu. It's a word, it's a mouthful. I don't know why they picked that as their name.
Because they're Japanese.
Maybe. So Cabosu is a token that's based on the first Shiba Inu. You know, the one that the picture is. That's the dog's name. It has a market cap of 10.8 million. It includes locked liquidity, right, and excludes any tokens that have been burned. So we can look at here on the PooCoin app, right, and we can access all this information based on what the volume is. It aggregates information from different dexes, and it shows how the prices are of the tokens rising and falling and what the order book looks like. This is just the last 15 minutes. I could take this out to, let's go to 1 day. That should tell you something when the token, like your history for looking at a token, is like at the day level. So I can look at, you know, most of these tokens aren't going to be around in a while is what kind of suggests to me. It's a lot of high volatility stuff. So if we look right here, okay, roughly the 27th of October, 28th of October, suddenly skyrockets all the way to like the 4th of November.
So like a 16x?
Something like that, 16x right there. Yeah, about a 16x, 10x. So the token had a 10x in that period. And the order shows right here on this candlestick right here, there's a lot of volume. So the thing you need to know about using PooCoin is PooCoin has a few apps and a couple of, you can look up like transactions, you know, normal stuff you could look at, you know, using like a Etherscan or, you know, there's various scanning applications for Bitcoin wallets, right? One of these tools that you can access it here up on the tools bar. You can look at Toilet, which would be the farm yield. So if you're getting farming or reflections or some sort of kickback from the tokens, you can actually go and look at that here through this app and see what exactly you're getting back converted into BNB. You can look at multi-chart, compare various tokens. So I could put Cabosu and Shiba Inu right next to each other and then compare the two of them. Right now it's automatically going to give me the PooCoin token. I'll probably pick up another one that's been popular, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. I can also add in, let's say, Sheeb. See? And using all these charts, I can actually set up like my equivalent of a BSC Bloomberg terminal. I have a Bloomberg terminal right here. I can look at all these prices right here and get all the access to all this data. Why would I want to do that? You know, do your own research, do your own due diligence. Maybe this is how you analyze and look at it and figure out what the volume is or what you want to put your money into. I don't know. Additionally, I can do a rug check. Now I can put a name in, so I'm going to put Bitcoin. Barack Obama, Sonic. Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. I can click this coin, right? It can show anything that happened with the dev activity, right? So it's giving us, it's going to load up real quick, checking it. It's the wallet activity from the initial mining of the block. It shows any buying and selling action that's happened. So most of this liquidity is kind of locked. They created a liquidity pool. See, it shows all the transactions that have happened. In addition, the dev also locked all this liquidity right here, and they proceeded to buy $30 worth of BNB with their Barack Obama, Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu. That's a mouthful. We can look at top holders. gives you some sort of basics here. If check if how much supply people have. It's pretty self-explanatory what they think you should look for. I think the biggest one to see is if there's a whole bunch of large holders of the token. Potentially, if there's only 3 large holders of the token, they control like 50 to 60%. I'd be a little bit cautious about that.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit cautious. I mean, they could rug at any time. If there's 3 whales and they control 70% of the supply, and you're just buying float, they could dump their bags on you at any time. And they're not gonna be nice when they dump their bags. They're gonna liquidate your positions. Seems like the total top receivers hasn't done a whole lot. It's not showing me. It's not loading up right now. Just go on to the next feature. It's also going to show on BSC Scan, which is a product of Etherscan if you didn't know. You could take a look at some of the recent transactions. So we see that there's been 440 billion on PancakeSwap swapped to somebody. Swap tokens for exact Ether. So if you want to think about how you could use this and how you use all these tools, you have access to a variety of information. You can see what the market is, and you can see real time what people are doing with the tokens. I mean, there's a lot of value here, and there's a lot of information that you can start to absorb. I think I'm going to start going more into the BSC coins. I think that the cost of entry is a little bit lower. I think the problem is, though, is if you're transacting in Ether, you're going to have some problems due to the high network fees. BSC, BNB token, Phantom, Ether Classic, AVAX. AVAX is getting up there in the cost of fees, but if you want to try and, get in on some higher volatility stuff and, try and do something that's more close to a short-term trading versus a long-term buy and hold strategy, I think BSC tokens might be possibly a good option. This has been The Trash Man. Hope you have a wonderful day there, folks.